Welcome. First and foremost, I'm going to have a link down below in the description box to credit the user on Twitter that has completed the game, as they received a copy of it early in Germany. After I'm done talking about this, I'm going to share my thoughts with you about what to expect and not expect with this game, and I'm going to try to do so in a very quick manner. So, it's a mixed bag. On disc, without an update, it was very janky, a lot of FPS drops. There was some problems with LODs. That probably means level of detail. There was flickering. It was just really, really bad. Lots of bugs, hair flicking around all over the place. It was an absolute chaotic mess, to keep it simple. After they downloaded a near 6 gigabyte update, then they were able to say that they were now able to explore the map after reaching a specific point in the campaign, because originally it doesn't seem they were able to do so. They finished the campaign. The story was good, and it hooked them right to the end. So far, it's a great game, even though it's got technical issues, which will obviously be patched because it's a lot better now. So that was good to obviously note. I don't know if the 1.003 is the day one patch or not. The game comes out tomorrow. And in closing, they said now that they finally finished the story campaign and that they had some fun, now they can say this, that you're not able to play as a character which you create in the open world. It's called Play.MindsEye or something, the mode. The open world, the free roam, feels empty, almost like they forgot to fill it with details of life in the campaign. I really hope that they will breathe more life into it in the future, which potentially will happen. For me, the campaign was the real king, which I didn't believe to after starting my first playthrough because of how glitchy it was. They're German, so their English isn't the best here. Now it's time to collect the missing trophies. As final thoughts, I don't really know where to start. Please keep in mind that I don't really know if those earlier received patches were the day one patch at all. After that, I think I would start with the story. Yeah, the story, we're not going to talk about the story in terms of reviewing the story. Now I just want to share with you something fairly simple, which is... my goodness, I just woke up not long ago. I had a long night, wasn't feeling good. Let's just get into this. So Play.MindsEye, this is all my words, by the way, is a distinct free roam mode separate from the campaign from day one. This mode lets players roam the city, engage in side mission, races, events, etc., before finishing the main story, if you want. Build.MindsEye is a PC-only creative suite, essentially. Suit, whatever. Provides players with the same toolkit that developers use to build the game, letting you build your own missions, challenges, races, and custom content using drag-and-drop logic. Again, PC only to create, but if you're on console, you are able to access that content. You just can't create it because, you know, you're not on PC. Post-launch roadmap, monthly DLC, and updates will expand the Play.MindsEye, the offline, by the way, mode. It can be offline. Continuously adding new modes, side missions, events, and eventually multiplayer, evolving towards a more traditional open-world experience. The campaign mode is roughly 15 hours. It's story-driven. It's linear gameplay. It's a faux open world. They call it that themselves. Red Rock City is navigatable, but structured around missions. Play.MindsEye is a day one free roam mode, like I said, with side content and evolving features. Build.MindsEye is the creative sandbox for missions and level building on PC. Future roadmap, again, ongoing updates, bringing multiplayer and deeper open world elements, which it's rumored that episode 2 is going to be the same map in Red Rock, whatever I just said, but it's going to have multiplayer elements. Leslie Benzies, who's the guy behind several GTA games when he was the president, I think it was, of Rockstar North. By the way, he's the guy that's behind this here, said that they have plans to make it fully open world. This will be the first of 8 episodes that are planned, and the first one is with Jacob, and the core game will be playable offline without an internet connection. And what's essentially going to happen is my feeling is that it's going to kind of be like The Matrix, if you've ever watched that movie, in the sense that Episode 3, let's say, you could be in the wild, wild west in like the 1800s. You could run into Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. And it's going to make sense because you're going to be in your central hub, and then you're going to be going like, bzz, like it's just going to make sense from that perspective, where you're going to load into a new character. Now all of a sudden you're in a different area because you're now playing somebody else, right? So in that sense, that's how it makes sense to have this whole thing in the long run of things to be a full open world game, because everything will be seamless. You'll be able to, from one play session, access 8 different campaign episodes, whatever you want to call it. And that is the idea. And I believe, and I think it was confirmed, this is the only little tidbit that I'm unsure of, allegedly they're pledging 10 years of support for the game. And when you are online and you're downloading content, you're downloading the updates, I don't know what this is, and you're downloading, build MindsEye creative stuff that other people have built, you are allegedly, again, able to play the game without an internet connection. This is not like a live service game, but it acts like one in the sense that they're going to keep updating it. It's not like The Division or Destiny or Elder Scrolls Online, right? You could play the game, so that's cool. But this game is so like kind of all over the place in the sense of the marketing. Where are the reviews? The game is out in less than 24 hours. The guy here makes it sound like it's good, but it isn't good. And I'm so torn with, I'm just being honest. Right now, I'm the Elon Musk of poverty. Things aren't going all that well financially, so I have to really, really nitpick with what games I'm getting. I just bought the Switch 2, right? There's other games that I just got recently, and that just adds up, and I'm trying to like not jump at every single game that comes out. So there is a chance that I'll cover the game, if it means I'll have to eat mac and cheese for the rest of the month. But yeah, so I don't know. I can't recommend or not recommend the game, because in the end of it all, despite all of this information, it's all he said, she said bullshit. I haven't played the game, so I can't get a sense of, like how empty is that world? To what degree? Are there any enemies at all? I don't know. I wish I did. But hopefully this is somewhat important information. Thumbs up as always if you like the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm, so they say, in trying to make me more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up online. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, I'll twist it, and I'll break it off inside where the sun don't shine, especially today because it's raining. And if you want to subscribe, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And if I'm lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next one, especially if I end up perhaps buying the game. Bye for now.